Welcome back to the Washington State Dynasty and welcome to California Memorial Stadium. We have a good matchup today in the Pac-12 as Washington State will be taking on Cal. Washington State is no longer ranked after their loss last week, one of the worst I would say in this series so far, to 0-5 Utah, team that ranked in pretty much near the bottom of every statistical category, but will hope to bounce back this week against a talented California team. They like to really run the ball a lot, and they will start off with the ball today. They will start off with a throw, though, that Rashad Atkins takes for 8 yards. It's second down and 2, twin tight end set from under center. Rubenzer will take off, and he's brought down by Lanu at around the 43 or 44 yard line. They'll move to a split back set play action, a throw across middle for Bass, and he's hit down after a gain of 7. So third down and 4. A 4-man rush, throw across middle for Skinner. He has the first down into Washington State territory. A good catch by him. We have got to see our defense play better than they did last week. A lot of big plays from Utah, a team that did not have a lot of offensive talent. This Cal team definitely has a lot more than Utah did. Third down and 3 and a tough catch for Chad Dixon, but he brings it in and that will keep the drive alive. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Rubenzer will try and take off. He escapes the pocket and picks up around 3 yards, so third down and 7 upcoming. Cal is definitely in field goal range, so the worst outcome for them is a sack, but they are sacked and stay in field goal range. That's Jimmy Benson. He had 1 sack last week, and now Cal will come on for the field goal attempt, and it's drilled down the center of the uprights, and it's good, so Cal has an early 3-0 lead. Third down and 8 for Tony Gaines. He'll try and take a shot downfield, and it's caught by Robert Lundy. He gets lucky. The safety tries to intercept it, and it falls right into Robert Lundy's hands. Now Avery Burgess will run up the middle. He's got around 6 yards, so second down and 4. A 4-wide set on second down, and the throw to the end zone, and we answered their field goal with a touchdown, a 23-yard reception for Zaire Andre. It's already third down for Cal as they'll go to the screen pass on Nweri, and he has it in a good stiff arm as he picks up the first down on the 6-yard catch and run. Under center, Rubenzer will go to the air. He fires across the middle. He's got his man Bass. He's inside of Coug territory to around the 41-yard line. Another third down, though. The dump down to Nweri, and he is brought down after a 5-yard gain. So they will bring out their field goal unit. The kick is away. It has the distance, but it's wide left. And no points for Cal on that drive. We have a studio update. Oregon, who we will be playing week 12, is right now up on Utah. So the give goes to Avery Burgess. He has 7 yards as we are under a minute to go in this first quarter. Third down and 3 across the middle. It's knocked down by Patrick Robinson. The defensive tackle dropped into coverage and actually did a pretty good job. Under 15 seconds to go now in the first quarter, and Bass has the reception over top of Lanu. A very nice job of picking that ball out of the air. Right now it's 6 first downs to 1 in this game. Cal has done a much better job, but we do still have the lead as there is another first down for them. Second down and 3, and Wary will try and bounce it outside, and he'll end up losing 3 yards. A big stop by Joey Clark. Third down and 6 for Rubenzer. He'll dump it off to Atkins. He breaks the tackle. He's still fighting forward as Greg Hoyd tried to go for the strip. Instead, he is brought down and has the first down. So Nweri once again, he's inside of the 30-yard line, a gain of 6. And it's third down and 3. The offset eye give goes to Nweri. He's close, and they say he got it. I don't really know about that, but the drive will stay alive nonetheless. Rubenzer across the middle now to Bass. Once again, he's been very active so far. That's already his 4th catch on the day. Third down and 11. Cal will try and set up the screen pass, but there's Sidney Phillips and Chandler Lanu who push Nweri out of bounds, and Cal will kick the field goal, so we still have a 1-point lead. On second down and 10, Avery Burgess will run it up the middle and lose 2 yards, so third down and long upcoming. Hall and Andre in the slots. Gaines will roll out to his left and barely gets the throwaway, nearly sacked for a huge loss. Some good speed from the defensive end. 4 minutes to go. Throw to the outside for Battle, the fullback, and he falls out of bounds, an 8-yard reception. Twin tight end ace look and up the middle, and where he has the first down, he's brought down by Daryl King. And now 1st down and 10. We'll bring the blitz. Rubenzer to the outside and a perfect throw and catch as Marcel Stewart. That's hard to really do anything about a perfectly run comeback route. Rubenzer will go down, a loss of 4. Joey Clark on the blitz brings him down. His 2nd tackle for loss on the day. 3rd down and 13. Throw to the outside and Dixon, the tight end, can't make the catch. So California will punt the ball away. We have 2.5 minutes to work with. Avery Burgess will get the carry up the middle. He's got 7 yards, so a good start to this drive. Now 3rd down and 3. Tony Gaines to the air. He's got Calvin Green on a quick short curl, and he's got 5 yards and a 1st down. Now from the pistol, a halfback dive, and it goes to Burgess. He's got 5 yards, and we're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. A 3-wide look from the split backfield. Throw to the outside for Burgess, and they rule him short. Cal will use their first timeout, but we will actually just go ahead and head into halftime. Nothing eventful really happened after that play. I don't really know how that wasn't a 1st down, but hopefully our offense can definitely step it up in this second half. We still have a 1-point lead, even though Cal had 13 first downs in the first half compared to our 2. So a big difference there. Hopefully our offense can definitely step it up, but really we just need a win today. Avery Burgess will get to the outside. He's inside of Golden Bear territory to the 38-yard line. A big run, and that's our 3rd first down. Avery Burgess gets it once again. Really going to try and rely on this running game. Our passing game wasn't doing very much in the first half. Burgess will check out of the game as Marcus Stanford checks in. A split backfield, and what a spin move. Tony Gaines is off to the races. He'll take it all the way. What a play by the freshman quarterback. And it's now an 8-point lead. A good drive to open the half, and this is a good play to start the half and their first drive of the second half for the Cal Golden Bears. Now in Wary once again on 3rd down, he's stopped. He picks up 2 yards. We brought the run blitz, and it worked out perfectly. From the pistol, a strong slot look. Burgess tries to cut it back to the middle of the field and picks up 4 yards. 3rd down and 3, a 4-wide look. Throw to the outside for Keith Harrington, a good juke move. He's past the 35-yard line, a 9-yard reception, and that will keep our drive alive. Trips to the right as Tony Gaines will fire to the outside, and a great play by Skinner. Skinner on their offense has played well, and there's another one playing well on defense. Now Tony Gaines across the middle for Calvin Green. He tries to split a couple of defenders. He's got 28 yards. That's only our 4th 3rd down conversion on the day. Now a throw across the middle for Richie Wiley. He has a 1st down. Our offense is really starting to get it together and starting to play more like the offense they were the first few weeks of the season. Tony Gaines will keep it on the triple option, and he'll end up losing 3 yards. So now we'll have an empty quad set on 3rd down and 12. Gaines will roll out, tries to stop and throw, but he's hit and couldn't get the pass away. So now Victor McGill will come on for the field goal attempt, and it's good. So it's now a 2-score game. We're starting to extend our lead a little bit, which is good to see. A studio update is 5-0 number 3 ranked Nebraska is down by a touchdown with 4.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. We have 1.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter of our game as Rubenzer bounces off the Hamid would-be tackle and picks up 6 yards. He's a good athlete, converted from safety, and he now plays quarterback for them. Rubenzer will take it up the middle. He's short of the 40-yard line, but gets the 1st down. So 1st down and 10, a stretch play to the outside for where he stiff arms the defender. He breaks another tackle. He's still going. Takes like 7 or 8 Cougars to bring him down. He's a very powerful back and a very talented player. But on 3rd down, Rubenzer, I guess, saw the pressure coming and just gave up right away. Throws it away. So 4th down and 7, they'll decide to go for it. They've seen our offense step up in the second half. And Dixon is close, and he gets the 1st down just barely. But another 3rd down. Rubenzer will go to the air. He'll dump it down to Nweri. He's past the 35-yard line, or down right at it. So 4th down and 6, and they'll go for it once again. On 4th down, Rubenzer lobs it to the outside, and it's dropped. A huge drop by Nweri, and it's a turnover on downs. So now we can just run some clock on this drive. Corey Washington will get the carry. He runs over a defender and picks up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. A read option as Gaines will keep it to try and get to the outside and just slides down. A smart decision. Don't need to take any unnecessary hits. It's now second down. We'll run it right up the middle. This is the weakness of this Cal defense. Not a lot of strength in the interior of their defensive line. It's now first down and 10. A counterplay for Burgess. He bounces off a defender. He has turned into a very good back this year. And Corey Washington I've also been very impressed with. A throw to the outside for Richie Wiley. And he's got the first down. Just barely a good play. So now an empty set. A throw to the outside for Calvin Green on the bubble. He makes a move and he's close to the first down. Does not quite get it, as we only have 150 passing yards so far today. Really relied on this running game and trying to run a lot of clock. Not gone up tempo quite as much. But there's our 10th first down, as Avery Burgess is very close to 100 yards rushing. Our read option for Tony Gaines. He tries to power through a defender and Cal will use their second timeout. So it's now third down and goal. Avery Burgess gets the carry. He's brought down after a gain of 1. And so fourth down and goal will kick the field goal. It's now a 2-touchdown game. First and 10. The dump down will go to Bass. And that's a 6-yard reception. So third down and 4 now. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Cal's got to work quickly. And they'll do just that. It's Skinner down the sideline. Inside of the 5. He'll take it all the way. 69 yards. A great touchdown. And Cal is alive once again. They'll need to get this onside kick with no timeouts left. And it's recovered by Dave Robinson. And that should do it. We would run the rest of the clock out, just take a couple of knees. And we have won and bounced back from that horrible loss last week. Tony Gaines, not a big statistic day, but I thought he played well. Did what he had to do. Did not get sacked nearly as much today, which was great to see. Avery Burgess nearly 6 yards per carry. Did not have a touchdown. Tony Gaines did have a rushing touchdown. Along with his passing touchdown, Calvin Green had a couple of nice catches. Zaire Andre had the 1 touchdown receiving, which was good to see. Joey Clark had 3 tackles for losses. Jimmy Benson had another good game. He had a good game last week with his sack. No interceptions, though, as other than the Stanford game, we've really struggled at having many takeaways. You can see the stats here. Not many yardage total, but now we have a very tough contest. This is a neutral site game at Mile High Stadium against number 6 BYU. They are undefeated, the number 1 rush offense in the entire nation, the number 7 defense, number 19 pass defense, and the number 1 turnover differential in the entire nation. We'll need to see Tony Gaines get back to the way he was playing early in the year. We can't have him being a game manager against BYU. This is a very talented team. Taysom Hill's brother does start for BYU, and McCoy Hill, he doesn't throw the ball a whole lot, but they do run it a whole ton, as Casey Williams, their junior running back, is right now 3rd in the Heisman race. He had 252 yards last week, but a couple of big injuries. A right end, their senior, and a left tackle will be out. The left tackle is their starter, along with the right end, so those are 2 big losses. Now I look at some of the season stats. Avery Burgess is on his way to a 1,000-yard season. Corey Washington averaging over 8 yards per carry. That's awesome to see. Keith Harrington, Robert Lundy are playing well. Richie Wiley not quite having this big season I thought he would as a junior, but does have 4 touchdowns. Hasn't been thrown to as much as I thought also. 21 tackles for losses from Greg Hoyt, 6 sacks from Tapa and Jesse Shaw, 2 interceptions from Hamid and Stewart, but Casey Williams is actually the leader in the country in rushing yards, but surprisingly, he doesn't actually lead his team in rushing touchdowns. That belongs to the backup, who has, I believe, 14 rushing touchdowns, but this is a huge game. It is a neutral site game. We will be technically the road team, but I'm very excited for this game. This was a big game that I wanted to schedule. BYU, one of the top teams on the West Coast, and they also had a really good season last year and are also playing very well this year. And we'll look to hand them their first loss of the season at Mile High Stadium. I hope you did enjoy today's game. It was a good way to bounce back from our Utah loss. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. And who impressed you most today? And what are your keys for our game against BYU? Of course, shutting down the run game is one of them. I will see you at Mile High Stadium next week, because I'm out.